Your units are all set. Good luck out there. Begin the mission.
Hello everyone, this is Ninja Guy _12 here, bringing you a match in the GB02. Before we continue, if you guys want to know the colors so that you guys can use it for yourself, you know, I tried basing these colors off the, what is it? The Gouf Ignited. Heine wasn't Gouf Ignited from the Destiny. And I think they turned out well. If you guys, want to use these colors for yourself, you can always ask me what they are in the comment section down below or on my Discord server. Link to that's in the description. And if you want to make any GB02 request videos this month, you can also ask me on my Discord server. Remember, everyone gets 2 free requests on my server. Obviously, you just have to be a part of it. The GB02 is a very, very fun raid. And a very, bullying type of raid where if you are basically a master of this suit, you basically just don't let the enemy team have any fun. You just ruin their entire lives with what you do, because this thing is basically a big mean bully. I mean, let's look at that poor Gog who was unable to do anything, and now I'm dead because I got surrounded by an Aqua Gym and a tropical test type. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, this GB02, very fun. So it is a raid. It starts at 300. It goes to level 3, at least that I'm aware of, at 400. And it has a lot of things going for it. Basically, its 2 weapons in particular are what makes it so dangerous. For one thing is the primary it equips. You can equip either the giant bazooka that the Dom uses, which pretty much 95% of the time you don't really bother with it because you have a somewhat superior weapon in the form of this shotgun. Because shotguns in this game, especially the ones that are equipped by the normal Efreet, this GB02 and the Camphor are complete and utter bullies. It basically staggers people even if you have super armor, like the Gog for example, if you get close enough. So yeah, it kind of just ruins them. So you might as well just take this. There's not really much incentive to use the giant bazooka unless you want to have the 3 extra shots you get, because this thing only has 3 bullets before you have to reload. But the other weapon it has is, of course, this heat glaive weapon that it has. I forgot the actual name, I'm sorry. But yeah, this thing is the other kinda main issue that basically caused it to be a complete and utter bully suit. For one thing, this thing has 3 hits, but the heat glaive weapon instant knockdowns, no matter what. So it could be neutral, side, or downswing, or well, obviously downswing of course, but neutral and side swings will knock people over anyway. So doing that with 3 hits, yeah, it's not very fun for the person on the receiving end. And it does fuckloads of damage, because this thing, despite being somewhat of a glass tank in a way, it does so much damage. I'm pretty sure if I slapped on more melee parts on it, it'd be even more dangerous, but I don't. I kind of forgot what my build was, so I can't exactly tell you off the top of my head, so... But yeah, this thing does loads of damage. So basically, if you see this thing, unless you are actually able to stagger it, before it has a chance to boost and get its maneuver armor, you're pretty much going to die very quickly. Its other weapons include a pair of head-mounted Vulcans, which, the thing in the 1 Year War, for a Xeon mobile suit to have head Vulcans was somewhat rare. I mean, the only other suits that have head Vulcans, to my knowledge, is pretty much the Dr. 2 Type FS, and the, what was it, Shin Matsunaga version of the FS. And that's pretty much it. I'm guessing Xeon never really cared about head-mounted Vulcans. But, whatever. It also has the, just smoke, which temporarily, makes you invisible on radar, and, very slightly increases your defense, which is pretty useful, actually. I use the smoke a lot more than I used to. I mean, there's not really a downside either to it, you just kind of use it, so nothing bad with it for sure. And then you finally have the kind of arm Gatling gun that it has on the left arm, which is taken from the Gouf custom, basically the Gatling gun that is underneath the shield Gatling, and it's fine. I just don't really use it much. But it does a lot more damage than the Vulcans, that's for sure. And so basically, this thing is still quite fun. Technically speaking, aside from, obviously, the arm Gatling and the new shoulders, this thing is practically just the same as the just normal standard Efreet, except this one's a raid, and it has a dot, or not a dodgeball, unlike the original Efreet. So, and also, it has this, obviously, heat glaive weapon instead of the heat sword weapon. But of course, if you guys did not know the history of this suit, well, I got some sad news for you, because this thing was technically supposed to be a mass production unit. That's right, this baby was going to be amazing. It basically took part in a kind of competition of who would be the next, you know, mainstay mass production unit during the 1 Year War. Basically, the Efreet competed with the Gouf and the Dom. So, as you can tell, you know, the Gouf and the Dom having more recognition, the Efreet got the short end of the stick, despite being made as a high-performance, close combat mobile suit. It unfortunately only had 8 units produced before pretty much all mass production plans were halted and cancelled, so that they would produce the Gouf and the Dom in particular. So basically, the Gouf was pretty much put into like somewhat limited production. The Dom became the actual main production unit because, I guess if you think about it, it is technically the most powerful land mobile suit at the time. Aside from, of course, the Gundam. And then the Efreet just kind of got shafted. I mean, of the 8 units, we only know of, like, 3-ish. We have the Efreet Custom, the Efreet Nock, the Doug Schneid, and then the kind of upgraded version that we saw in Unicorn, the Efreet Schneid. And that's it. There's pretty much no other history, I guess, on the other units. They pretty much probably were just kept the same as just the normal Efreet. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and commentary, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you all later.